What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we got tons of really cool things to talk about, from a new secret location being accidentally added into people's game yesterday for a few hours, and then we have a new blog post from the devs which showcase some really cool things. We're talking about the marketplace update and a ton more. Now, as always, if you are new to the channel, go ahead and click that big red subscribe button below, because it just makes you a better human being, and it is considered your good day of the deed. And let's try and crush 11 likes too. That would be really cool. Now, I do have a question for you guys, and that is, who are you currently maining in this game right now? Is it Captain America? Is it Thor? Is it Iron Man? Black Widow? Miss Marvel? Hulk? Who is it? Let me know in the comments below. For me right now, it's Thor, and it actually was Iron Man, but right now I'm having a ton of fun just leveling up Thor, and it's really cool. But kicking off this video, what I want to talk about is the secret location. Now, initially it was actually posted on Reddit yesterday, and then I think the people that are in charge of that Reddit page actually took that down, because again, it was such a big confusion. No one knew what was going on. But long story short, it's that the AIM secret lab got added into people's game, which will actually be in the Utah Badlands area, which is really cool. Now, what you're seeing in the background actually comes from a Twitter user called Sammy1, and I'll link it below. But like I said, he was not the only one that this happened to. It seems like this was available for a couple of hours too. I have heard people mention to me that certain people were actually able to get into the game and experience the entire thing, which is really cool. But first of all, what's super important to mention right here is that this is a raid, okay? And of course, it's something that we did see in the War Table stream, and as you can see by the screenshot, it will require a lot of power. So it says AIM cloning lab power, or mission power should I say, 155. So this is gonna be really interesting to see nonetheless. And I mean, it's also worth taking into consideration, of course, with this all being the raid situation. A while back the question was asked as to when we will be getting raids in this game, and back then it was actually said that, you know, the time between the launch date and when raids will be added into the game is going to be a matter of weeks. So that being said, I'm actually hoping that we're going to officially get this added into the game this month, but it seems like this is really going to open up a brand new door of just opportunities, gear types as well, I'm assuming, and just a ton more to really get, I guess, dig deep into this game and upgrade more characters and just find really cool things. Now, I'm also excited that we're just getting another map in daytime, and as weird as that sounds, honestly, it's just one of those things that we're lacking in the game right now. Daytime maps really show the true beauty when it comes down to the colors and so forth that this game has to offer, and I keep saying that, but we just have a shortage of them, so seeing that this is going to be in daytime is kind of refreshing. Now, in other news, we got a new update via the Avengers website with their new blog. Now, it goes through the new marketplace updates, which basically say the following, and you'll also see a screenshot in the background of this video, but it says, and I quote, "We've got some flashy additions to the store this week, including Iron Man's legendary fireworks emote, Hulk's epic breakups really hurt takedown, and Thor's epic rockstar outfit, and zebra print and fur boots. Sign us up." And then it just basically goes on to say how the marketplace is a place for us to feature purchasable cosmetics in the form of outfits, emotes, takedowns, and nameplates. The marketplace's uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary items rotate weekly and can be purchased with credits. Now, don't forget, again, you can basically go through the process with this for your challenge cards and a bunch more. Now, of course, what the biggest, I guess, question that you're all probably asking, right, is where on earth is this update? Okay, we're all waiting on the edge of our seats for this update, and in regards to the patch notes on their blog, it actually says version 1.30, our biggest patch yet, will be dropping soon, and we will update this section as soon as it goes live. Now, of course, this blog was posted yesterday, so I mean, by the time I'm making this video, whether or not that has gone live, I'm not gonna know, right? But hopefully it has gone live by the time this video is live, and then we'll have like a complete different video for the patch notes. But if it isn't, and we're still waiting on the edge of our seats, going on the basis that that blog was yesterday, of course it basically more or less, it has to be today, right? And they did say by the end of the week as well. And again, if we're talking a working week, it would technically mean today being Friday. So again, there's quite a few different things to take into consideration as to why we're all anxiously waiting on the edge of our seats today for this. But nonetheless, I'm really hoping that this patch will change the majority of people's minds who weren't really able to enjoy the game or just enjoying the game as a whole due to the bugs. Now, what's cool is that they have a community spotlight, by the way, on these blogs as well. And on the community achievement for this, it basically gave like an interesting fact for Iron Man that I thought I'd throw out there. And it's that, did you know that since launch, the community has used Iron Man's Repulsor Blast 3,481,619,987 times, which is an absolute insane number. So of course, that's why I asked you guys at the beginning of the video, who is your main character in this game? I used to main Iron Man, but now I'm a Thor kind of guy. But I think it's cool that all the heroes are super unique in their own way, and that alone is just a big win. But most importantly, I mean, when it comes down to adding new characters in this game, this is where it all, I guess, ultimately depends on this patch, right? This is what we're all basically wanting or waiting to see happen, and that is that this patch just resolves all the bugs, and they can essentially do the hot fixes and so forth like in days to come. But in terms of like the playable bugs in this game, this kind of resolves all of that stuff, and then they can just focus on, of course, adding new content in the game. I know that's a big thing that we've really had, you know, a discussion about in terms of people feeling that the game is too repetitive. Now, don't forget, it just depends on how you are playing the game ultimately. But that being said, going on that basis, we were meant to have the announcement for Black Panther, of course, which unfortunately, due to Chad's passing, sadly rest in peace, of course, that did get delayed. But if you actually look at their roster and so forth in terms of what they were probably prepping for this game to release, in the sense of at launch what to reveal in what's coming up and the roadmap and so forth, it seems like a lot of things kind of got in their way, and with all the bugs in this game, people complaining, it just instantly shifted focus. So if anything, I'd say that's why probably people feel the way they are now. But again, that's why I'm personally heavily dependent on this patch, and I have every bit of trust in the devs that this patch is of course going to resolve all those problems. But hopefully that just basically or being the key, should I say, to the door that just allows them to focus on other content in the game. But guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. As always, subscribe for more awesome content if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and adios amigos.